Yo, what's up? It's your brother. And hopefully your friend, Big Hill. Rockways in the building. Black African power. Each one teach one. I'm going to make a short video right quick. I just came from the herb store. Well, not the herb store, from the farmer's market. And I bought some ingredients that has helped me to keep my blood pressure down. Because y'all know I always talk about pharmaceuticals. I'm against the pharmaceutical industry and pharmaceuticals. If I was a holistic doctor, they'd probably try to come kill my ass. But anyway, listen, I want to share some information with y'all out of this book right here. And it's on the section called Herbs. Because I believe in herbs. You know, as a matter of fact, herbs, before the pharmaceutical industry, you know, got established and, you know, started making drugs, herbs were the way that people cured illnesses. Matter of fact, our foreparents, our grandmothers and great-grandmothers, you know, grandma always had something, man, up in the damn cabinet, you know, that she got from outdoors somewhere. They take this, you know what I'm saying, because most of us, you know, were poor people, poor folk, farmers and what have you, and most of our foreparents were, you know, they had to live off the land. Because they were uneducated, you know what I'm saying, and they had to live off the land. So a lot of their illnesses and the things that they cured came from the earth. And me, having educated myself on the value of herbs, one day I'm going to open up me a damn herb store. But I just feel it's important to share this information with you, so that's what I'm going to do right quick. I'm going to read something. I'm not a good reader, so y'all going to bear with me. Herbs, introduction. It says, the medical benefits of herbs have been known for centuries. Records of the Native Americans, Roman, Egyptian, Persian, and Hebrew medical practices show that herbs were used extensively to treat practically every known illness. So that lets you know folks been using herbs since the ancient times. Many herbs contain powerful ingredients that, if used correctly, can help heal the body. The pharmaceutical industry was originally based upon the ability to isolate these ingredients and make them available in purer form. Herbalists, however, contend that nature provides other ingredients in the same herbs to balance the more powerful ingredients. You know what I'm saying? That's just how the herbs are made up. You know, it's stuff in the herbs that whatever the healing property is in the herb, it has other properties that helps to minimize any damage that that powerful healing property may give the human body. But with the pharmaceutical industry, they make the herb, they isolate the good part of it, and then, you know what I'm saying, next thing you know, that has side effects because it doesn't have those other properties to help balance out that purer property that helps heal the ailment. It says these other components. I'm going to stop doing so much talking doing this. I'm going to go ahead and read the shit. Because it got some stuff I want to show you over here. But if I continue to run my mouth, I won't even get through the reading. Anyway, okay, let's go. It says, these other components, though they may be less potent, may help to act as buffers, synergists, or counterbalances working in harmony with the more powerful ingredients. That's what I was just trying to say. Therefore, when you use herbs in their complete form, the body's healing process utilizes a balance of ingredients provided by nature. In the United States, herbal remedies were used widely until the early 1900s, when what was to become the modern pharmaceutical industry began isolating individual active compounds and producing drugs based on them. American medicine became almost exclusively committed to a medical system some practitioners call allopathy, which seeks to treat illness by producing a condition in the body that does not allow the disease to live or thrive. Over the years, most Americans have become conditioned to rely on synthetic commercial drugs for relief. That's important right there. We've become conditioned, man, to run to the doctor, and all he's going to do is give you a prescription to go to the pharmaceutical companies, because Western medicine does not heal anything. They only treat the symptom. They're going to treat the symptom because in this society, this capitalistic society we live in, it's more profitable to the medical establishment and the pharmaceutical industry for you to be sick rather than cure. You know what I'm saying? If they cure you, then they ain't going to make no money. If I cure your ailments and everybody's getting cured, what use is there for a doctor? So I'm going to read that again. It says, over the years, most Americans have become conditioned to rely on synthetic commercial drugs for relief. Today, however, scientists are taking a second look at herbal remedies. Particularly in the past 20 years, a growing body of research, most of it done in Europe, has pointed to a therapeutic potential of numerous herbs. Big pharmaceutical companies are always on the lookout for plants with a variety of diseases. But a lot of work remains to be done. Less than 1% of the estimated plant species on Earth have been investigated for possible medicinal uses. Less than 1%. In 1978, a German commission, in 1978, the German Commission e-monographs were created, which described the safety and effectiveness of herbs. Still, this is still considered the most authoritative modern work on the subject. Today's renewed interest in herbs reflects increasing concern about the side effects of powerful synthetic drugs, as well as the desire of many people to take charge over their own health, rather than merely submitting to themselves to a sometimes impersonal health care system. And that's what we do, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's what I've done. When I saw that my blood pressure was threatening my ability to earn money because I need a DOT medical card to drive trucks, I took charge over the situation because I wasn't going to take any blood pressure medicine, right? So I was like, yo, I already know that there's holistic methods, so I need to get real serious about looking into and trying to find the remedy, the cure, the root cause, and then the cure for hypertension. And it took some time and some research. And I'm going to share some of that with you in a minute. It says, let me read that again. It says, today's renewed interest in herbs reflects the increasing concern about the side effects of more powerful synthetic drugs, as well as the desire for many people to take charge of their own health rather than merely submitting themselves to a sometimes impersonal healthcare system. We are also discovering the healthful benefits of tasty herbs for cooking and aromatic herbs for enhancing and helping to balance mental, spiritual, and physical health. Nature's pharmacy is an abundant one. Many herbs enrich compounds that have a beneficial effect on certain tissues, organs, and therefore can be used as medicines to treat, cure, or prevent disease. Herbal remedies can help nourish your immune system, stimulate the regeneration of damaged liver tissue, build the strength of adrenal glands, counter the adverse side effect of chemotherapy, balance the endocrine system, stimulate milk production, improve night vision, amongst other things. So that's just a long list, man, of the benefits of taking herbs. Pharmaceuticals don't do all that for you. Pharmaceuticals just going to go to your body, man, and create a condition, like I said, to keep that symptom from rising up. It ain't doing nothing to cure the condition. It's not helpful. It's only designed to treat that symptom, to make you feel better, to get you hooked on that drug and convinced that you need that drug, so you'll keep going back and buying it. Generally, medicinal herbs fall into two basic categories: tonic and stimulating. Tonic helps cell tissues and organs to maintain tone or balance throughout the body. Some tonics activate and invigorate bodily processes or parts. Other tonics supply important nutrients that cells, tissues, and organs need to function properly. Tonics ordinarily are taken regularly for 3 to 9 months at a time to generally strengthen and improve overall health and or certain organ functions. Stimulating herbs have much stronger actions and are used to treat particular ailments. They should be taken in smaller doses than tonic herbs and for shorter periods of time. Just because an herb has a historical use doesn't necessarily mean that it will work for your condition. There may be some trial and error with different herbs and herbal blends before you get satisfactory results. Today, some herbs have undergone processing to produce a standardized extract that targets specific conditions. extracts are a good place to start if you have one of the targeted conditions, because they have a known amount of an active compound, which is not the case in the herb itself. So that was a lot of information on herbs, man, and I just wanted to share that with you just to familiarize you with the value of herbs. I'm sorry I struggled through the read. I'm not a good reader. Got the thick tongue and can't talk, so hey, I did the best I could. But anyway, so being though, man, that I have to stay up on my blood pressure, because hypertension is one of those things, man, that you have to stay up on. And that's where I struggle with, because I'll get it down and then I'll go back to that diet and I won't watch that sodium intake. You know, like today, you know what I'm saying, I went and bought me a bag of chips, knowing that stuff got high sodium. And when I got halfway through the bag, I realized, and I felt like, because I could tell with my body, that it spiked my blood pressure. So I had to stop eating. But what I'm going to share with you now is a tonic that I use. Like it just talked about tonics. It's a tonic that I saw online, and I started using it, man. And I drink about an ounce or two of it every day. I mix it, and I call it a elixir that I make every day. And what it is, man, is ginger root. You know, I go and I buy ginger. I peel the ginger. Garlic. You know, I used to take non-scented garlic pills because, you know, if you eat too much garlic, it'll leave a garlic scent on you. My mother used to take it all the time. Come on, smell like garlic. I go and buy mine already peeled from from farmers market. They peel them and put them in them jars. And lemon. And what I do is I take 5 lemons. I take about 3-4 pieces of ginger like this. I peel it and chop it up in small pieces. I take about 4, 5, maybe 6 of these garlic cloves, right? Garlic bulbs or whatever. And I put them in a blender. And I blend it all together, you know what I'm saying, until it is liquefies. Then I place it in a pot and I boil it, right? And then once I boil it, I strain all the stuff out and just leave the liquid, right? And then I put the liquid in my Masonic jars. I got jars that I put it in. You can use whatever you want, but I got these 16-ounce Masonic jars that I buy honey, and I use that. Also, you know, I got some honey too. Because what I do is on a daily basis, like in that truck, I can't, you know, the food choices are not healthy. And the reason that I do this, because taking that liquid and stuff, I found out that it goes into the arteries and it loosens up and it gets rid of the plaque and the cholesterol in your arteries. And plaque and cholesterol is caused by the things that you eat, mostly greasy meats and greasy foods, processed foods. So when I did the research about what's the cause and the root cause of high blood pressure is, it says that it's because the plaque and the cholesterol in the arteries, the heart has to pump harder to get the blood through the veins and the arteries. Because of that plaque and cholesterol, a condition called atherosclerosis. So what this stuff that I do is, like these herbs, like this is green superfoods. You know, it has so many different things in them, man. It got everything in it. So I can't eat vegetables every day because I'm a truck driver, and the choices truck drivers have is usually a fast food. So I can't eat them every day, but I drink it. And, you know, and I buy this from a vitamin shop, and then I go get some beet juice powder. That's good. And then I add some more chlorella and spirulina into this to make it a little bit more potent. You know what I mean? And I take a couple of scoops every day, and I put some honey in it. I use olive leaf extract. I use black seed oil, you know, and all these things. And all these things, man, are good for the body. So, you know, that's what I wanted to share with y'all, man, is that if you have a problem with hypertension, which I know some of my Facebook friends probably do, most black folks, hypertension, diabetes, and heart disease is killing black folk. You know what I'm saying? So if you got a problem with it and you own blood pressure medicine, it's okay to talk to your doctor about it and start incorporating this stuff into your diet. Because like I said, this doesn't treat the symptom. This goes to the root cause. It cleans out the arteries. It tears away, but a bigger part of it is changing your diet and exercising. See, that's what I had to start doing. I had to start going to the gym instead of sitting home on Saturday with the remote in my hand or whatever I'm doing and not exercising. I had to change my diet. I had to stop eating so much meat. I went vegetarian for about 8 or 9 months, But I'm back on eating meat. I'm going to try to get back there. But what I do is I make sure that the bulk of my diet is plant-based. My problem is, you know, I drink a cup of coffee and I can't stay away from that damn sweet bread every day. Y'all help me, man. Them goddamn apple fritters and shit, man. You know, but I had to even cut that down, you know, because that sugar, it tends to leave weight on you. I ain't got a whole lot of fat, but there is a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And that's what's important, man, addressing the root cause. Not just taking a pill to treat the symptom, but doing some research. You have to go online and do some reading and understand what the root causes of these conditions that we suffer and what's killing us. And then address the root cause. That's what I do. And like I say, man, I'm going in here to start making this stuff while I cook my dinner. And that helps to keep my blood pressure down. In 2016, you know, my blood pressure was high. 6 months of doing this, the next time I went to get a medical examiner card, it was at normal blood pressure levels. But, you know, like I said, I have to stay on top of it. Because if I don't stay on top of it, the things that I eat will make it go back up. So it's about making a lifestyle change. You know what I'm saying? And that's what most people don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? You've been living unhealthy for so long, and then when it's suggested that you do something more healthier for your lifestyle, we revolt at that because we're lazy. But anyway, I don't want to get into that. There it is, man. How to get your blood pressure down using herbs. Peace. I'm out.